Breaking news, the City Council delaying its decision on whether to provide millions of dollars in funding to the Jazz District. That's what council members just decided a few minutes ago. They're pushing that decision back to next week. Organizers want to do a big renovation project in the 18th and Vine area, and they're asking for $27 million in funding for that. As the council decides how to invest in the historic 18th and Vine district, some community members are already at it. The Now KC's Tara Hall shows us why they say the neighborhood is worth not only maintaining, but also expanding.
Jazz Speaks for Life is a new exhibit at the American Jazz Museum that shines the light on an old movement by examining jazz's role in civil rights.
I talk about the civil rights era a lot, simply because there is a bridge. I don't believe that the civil rights era ever really stopped. It has just mutated and transformed over the years because we're still fighting for rights today.
Sherry Hall, a spoken word poet who goes by the stage name Purpose, is among the artists, dancers, writers, musicians, and of course museums fighting to breathe new life into the 18th and Vine district.
Kansas City's history is not complete without this neighborhood.
We at the American Jazz Museum are really about the heritage of the city, the heritage of jazz. Kansas City is one of the 4 pillars of jazz: New York, Chicago, New Orleans, and Kansas City. And I think it's important for us to remember our heritage and elevate it.
The museum says there's only so much programming like this exhibition that it can provide to the public. That's why the executive director tells me she wants to see more outside investment brought into this neighborhood.
You can make every other part of the city successful, but if one area is not successful, it's not going to be a successful city. I think it's important that we invest in all our communities.
The city has already invested millions of dollars into the still struggling Jazz District. For this reason, some critics say the money would be better spent elsewhere. Reporting in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Tara Hall, the Now KC.